guys, welcome back to the Crazy House Saloon. I hope you guys are all enjoying this Sunday and Independence Day. Sounds like a war zone going on outside of my house with all the fireworks and people shooting guns. So hopefully you guys don't hear all that mess in this video. I'm making this video in reference to my live last night, and I just wanted to address a few things and move forward from this. I'm going to chalk this up to a learning experience. I think many YouTube creators, when we start this, we don't know exactly what we're getting into. Things happen that we don't expect to happen. We learn from it, and I like to learn from my mistakes, and I like to learn from other people's mistakes. So I'm taking that experience with me as we go forward, and I hope everyone does as well. When I made the video or the live, when I started even the research on it, it was to bring awareness. It was never to hurt anyone. It was never to harass anyone. And it definitely was not to bring a crowd of people who felt like I was doing that. I do not like to disrespect anyone. I don't like to insult people. And I am one of those people that I expect the same in return. So going forward, I will be, if I go live again, it will be prepared, and I will make sure that I have a moderator that's prepared and I don't throw anybody out to the wolves. I've never even moderated for anyone, so I didn't even know what needed to be done, and surely did not expect what happened last night to have happened. So going forward, like I said, that was a learning experience. So what happened to that video? Why did YouTube take my video down? Well, I want to show you guys what happened and kind of explain it to you. So, it takes a little while for YouTube to process a video, even a live. It has to go through a process. So I had to put an age restriction on it because of the content that was shown, as well as I did not think what was said on my panel by someone else was appropriate for children. So I did put an age restriction on it. And also, because it went in that direction, that I decided to edit it today and remove the latter part of the video and only show the content in the regards of my message I was trying to put out there and the awareness that I was trying to put out there. When I did that, it goes through another process, which takes a little while. And then it also has to go back through the YouTube checks. So as soon as it finished checking, I received an email. And I will show you guys the email that I received. So I received an email letting me know that, and I'll highlight this if you guys can't see it. Let's do full screen. So it was taken down. I did not receive a strike, but it was taken down. I'm not sure what part of the video violates this particular part of the policy, but I did appeal it, and because I did remove that latter part, I did appeal it, and I want to get a response as to what exactly in that video violated that particular part of the policy. Because when I read the policy, which I'm read contracts, policies, rules, regulations, federal, state, privacy laws. I read that constantly every single day. So when I read a policy or terms and conditions, I'm very well versed on what that information means as to how it's read. So when I read the terms and conditions and the policies of YouTube, I did not understand what part of that information violated that. And also, there is an exemption for awareness and bringing education. So I was under the assumption that it fell under that particular part of the policy, which I will get a response from them letting me know. And if it doesn't get to come back up, then so be it. But if it does, again, I have taken out the latter part because that's not the direction I wanted that live to go in, nor did I want certain things to be brought up. If even if they do let me have it back, there's a good possibility that I may just trash it because it already feels tainted to me, and I don't. I just that's not the way I want to go, and that's not the direction I want to go. So, like I said, moving forward, I will prepare myself for some of the things that could happen, such as what happened last night. I feel really bad that I had a moderator and I threw her to the wolves because I didn't even know about moderating because I've never moderated myself. Again, that's my fault. I need to educate myself on that before I expect someone to do something for me. She and I'm so sorry, Miss Peaches, that happened, and I appreciate you so much. But again, I will prepare myself. I will educate myself a little more on that. And going forward, I hope that this lesson that I learned will be reflected in my future live streams if and when I do decide to do that for a public live. So, again, I was not trying to defame anyone. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I understand, which I was told privately that there was a chat or something where my video was being discussed in, and that's why a bunch of people came over, because honestly, at the beginning and through the first half, there was only like 6 or 7 people in there. There was someone in there that immediately started making some comments that, and I let it get to me, and I should not have done that. I should have just ignored it and moved on. But apparently it was discussed. So many people came over after I had already, halfway through, and there was an assumption that was made. So that's why people were coming in at me and saying certain things, and I let that get to me, and I should not have. Maybe it would be good to turn the live chat off. See, to me as a subscriber or a viewer, I like the live chat. I like to engage, although I haven't a whole lot because of the way people can be if you speak. Some people just want to be mean, and that in result makes me not to want to engage in some chats. So I'm contemplating on that. That's something I will decide in the future. I guess I need to set some ground rules about some things, and again, this is some things I need to educate myself on, and make sure I have things set in order and in line with my expectations if and when I do another live. Um, so I want to read a few of the comments and address some comments, as well as some comments that were in that live chat, and then just move on from there. And I hope everyone can do the same. Like I said, my channel is not about hurting anyone. It's not about defaming anyone. It was more or less to bring awareness of what people are doing to others and what those results could be. So that was, just, putting awareness out. I think I'm going to reflect back on what examples I use for in the future. And I have some new ideas about some new things that I want to, bring awareness to and cover. And in the future, as I said, maybe I will not be using certain creators as examples. Right now, I feel like the BX and CK train is gone. I've left the station on a different train, so I'm not going to continue to make videos or content focused on just certain creators. If something happens, then in the present, then that might be something that I can address or bring to light. But I did listen to one of BX's videos today. I believe he posted it this morning. Maybe it was late last night. I don't know, but it was on his Garfield channel. And I really enjoyed that video. I liked what he had to say. I believe what he was saying is very true. And I feel like maybe others need to go listen to it as well, because it does, he does talk about things that have happened and even happened in my life that, maybe shouldn't happen. So I don't hate BX. I'm not on the BX hate train. No one said I was. I did bring up some content that was from the past. I've listened to a lot of videos from his previous moderators and previous subscribers, of viewers, that was in the past. I should not maybe have brought that back to light. Maybe he's changed, and maybe those things don't happen anymore. I don't know. I'm not involved. So I don't want to say, he's changed. He doesn't do that anymore, or he hasn't changed. He still does that, because that's really, I'm not involved. So I don't know. That's not something that I want to even try to speculate on. But, there's videos out there. If you feel like you want to go listen to them, go listen to them. But I will only be focusing on things that happen in the present rather than the past. That's another lesson I learned. So for all those who want to come after me about BX, was not saying that I dislike him or I hate him, or, I was bringing awareness to things that had happened in the past, and, learned something. I learned a very valuable lesson when I was going through counseling because of something that happened in my past. And my counselor told me, she said that people do not change. However, people can change their behaviors. And I believe that true. I believe that very true. I believe you can change your behaviors. You're not going to change who you are, but you're going to change your behaviors. And we are creatures of habit, and habits are very hard to break. So, I don't want to make a habit of what happened last night. So that's a lesson. I learn by my mistakes. I learn by other people's mistakes, and I move forward. I don't dwell on the past, and I look at what's going on right now. So that's what I am going to do on here as well. The only reason I'm making this video right now is to just set the record straight and move on. Again, if my appeal is lifted on that video and it gets posted, I may or may not keep it on my channel because I just feel like it's already has an X on it because of what happened last night. The part I did cut out was because there was some cussing on the panel when I asked for it not to happen. I understand why she was upset, but I also, when people are on the panel with me, I would expect some sort of respect for my channel and for me as well. I'm open to different opinions. I'm open to the opposite opinion, and I'm open to discussing that as adults. So going forward, that's what I expect for my channel if and when I do lives. I don't want to bring controversy. I don't want to bring drama, and I don't want to bring certain people's names up anymore because they are not relevant to me. So I will go ahead and say to Jill Jacks that I'm sorry. I apologize for mixing you up and making that small error of saying that that was you on that chat when it was just Jill. However, I do not make a habit of begging people for forgiveness, jumping on different panels, apologizing over and over again, as some others have. I don't make a habit of that. I won't be doing that. I do apologize to you for that. However, I also do not apologize to people on a normal basis who have insulted me or disrespected me. But I do want to move past this, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and let me respond to some of these comments because I don't want to make this a huge long live and really just want to be done with it. And let me pull up the first ones. Okay, so this is the comment that I shared last night, and I will address it again because there was a follow-up comment. In my description, on one of my other videos, it did say that comments reflecting harassment or cyberbullying would be deleted and you would be blocked. So then I get this comment, okay, of course you're going to delete and block. I don't care. I done unsubscribed. You were acting like a petty Betty. You seriously sound like you drank the haterade. Bottoms up, crybaby, deuces. Okay. So I wasn't exactly sure what comment she was, if she was talking about I deleted her comment. Oh, I wasn't sure. And I asked, and of course I can't see my response, but I did ask, I said, I have no idea what comment you're talking about. I haven't deleted any comments. At that time, I had no idea that comments could be deleted without me deleting them. So apparently comments can be deleted on my page by the person who made the comment, who posted the comment, and YouTube themselves can delete a comment. I was not aware of that. And I also was not aware that each time somebody makes a comment, it goes to my email, but it goes into the social tab instead of my regular primary inbox, which I never check my social tab. So that's what I did today. So I pulled up the comments. And again, I even made a response to somebody's comment, and that entire thing is gone. I didn't delete my comment. So who deleted that? You know, that's still a mystery. So apparently YouTube can delete comments. This is what I've heard. This is what I've read. And I'm sorry if you feel like your comment got deleted. The next one is a follow-up to that specific person, and I want to address that one. She says, "Why delete my comment when I call you on your BS? You are doing exactly what you're accusing BX of doing. You say him and his mods are bullies and they attack anyone that don't agree with them, yet you're deleting comments and threatening to block folks that will disagree. There's a difference in bullying and disagreeing with someone, okay? You apparently haven't educated yourself on the two. Maybe Google them for a definition. See ya. Have a great Sunday." Okay, so I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Um, and I want to respond and say the only reference I made to BX and his mom's bullying was according to his Discord. And because I have firsthand knowledge of that and was actually a part of the receiving end. I'm not going to show a bunch of AKA receipts or my screenshots. There's no reason to get into that. I'm not in that Discord anymore. I won't go back in the Discord because of things that I've seen, and it's not just me who felt that way, but that's what I was referring to. If that's no longer, and I was referring to the Discord, and when a creator has a Discord, how that Discord is ran is a reflection of what that creator would like for that Discord, how that Discord is run. So that's what I was referring to. Again, I did not delete comments. I made just the post that I would delete and block if there was any type of harassment or bullying. That doesn't mean I'm going to delete everybody's comment because they have an opposing view. However, when you have an opposing view, you can reflect that in a way of not insulting someone or trying to make reference to things to just be ugly toward them. But, I can't change the world, and I can't change how people talk to people, and I can't change or police anybody. So your comments are welcome. Your opposing views are welcome. Your suggestions are welcome. I'm not trying to delete any of that information. Like I said before, I don't know what comment she is referring to because I went through my entire email that show all the emails that show all the comments that were made. And the only other comment that was made by this individual was on a CK video, which I agreed with her and I even responded to, and that comment is still there. So I have no idea what that's referring to. And if you felt that I deleted your comment, I apologize to you for that, but I did not. And I wasn't just trying to monitor comments and delete things because someone had an opposing view. And I will not do that ever because, comments are comments. I see comments on really good videos, really nice people's videos, and someone always has something negative to say. And, that's your prerogative. However, I don't, since I am against harassing and cyberbullying, and at any point, if I feel like a comment is done that way, I will respond to the comment, letting them know. And then that comment is most likely going to be deleted. But if I respond to it, then maybe you will also get an email like I did. So also have what I had to say. So moving forward to the next one. It says, "Hi, the screenshot you shared of Jill saying she loved blank was just Jill, not Jill Jacks. They are two different people. You may want to apologize." Okay, so again, I did, even though I said I wasn't going to, I apologized. I mixed you up with someone else. You even said on the panel that you have supported a lot of people and you supported her in the past. And however, you don't, I guess you don't support her now, or I don't even think she has a YouTube. I have no idea. But I don't, the biggest thing for me was, and without trying to sound defensive, was when I did go on that panel. The reason I went on that panel, which is my first time going on anybody's panel, was because I was just frustrated with how I was treated by someone else because they felt like I was defending this person. When I wasn't defending, I wasn't condoning, nor was I trying to um, disrespect that person. I was just making a comment of if it were me, and apparently that was interpreted like I was defending her in this Discord, which I was not. So I was very offended by the fact that I couldn't even say what I wanted to because it was of an opposing view. So that is where, when I was reading through all the other comments and all the other places in the Discord, why I felt like that Discord was made for a certain reason, and only certain things can happen in there. If you do have an opposing view that may be a little positive or on the same parallel line of being neutral, you were not allowed to speak. So I removed myself. I got out of there. Yes, I went on that panel. I did not feel like the term teacher was bad, but I felt like it was being used to try to insult someone. And I felt like that is, you can call me a lot of things, but when you're using a profession as an insult, that's how I felt. That was my feeling, that it was used because of the way it was said. And then again, coming into my live and saying those things again, I did get really defensive. And I'm sorry. I feel that way, but that's how it came across to me. So that's how I felt. So again, moving forward, I apologize. I made that small error and confused you with someone else by saying something that was not negative. I think I proved my point in what I was trying to prove last night, especially when it happened to me. So let's move forward with the next comment. Okay, so this was posted on this particular video that was regarding doxing and whether it was illegal, and just about some creators, and you can go and listen to it. I feel like this person may not have listened to the video and from beginning to end, but it said, "Why you always got BX in your mouth? You tryna get views off his back. Bye, girl. You sound dumb ASF. Invest in a dictionary." Well, so I looked up the word "tryna," and I couldn't find it, but I think it's a slang for trying. So you trying, but without getting technical on this, I don't always have BX in my mouth. Again, this video, if it was listened to, you would have heard me say, "Do I believe that BX doxed the glare?" And I said, no. Did I believe that KM dogs Crime Stalker? I said yes. So if you have listened to the video, it was not a negative video toward anyone. Again, I listened to BX, so I listened to his video on his Garfield channel today, and I agree with him. So there you have it. I'm not trying to get views off of anybody's back. The views that I get, I want to be based on my content and on me, and because people want to listen to what I have to say. And isn't that what the YouTube channel is about? Is listening, someone has a platform to say what they want to say about, talk about what they want to talk about. I mean, that's what I thought it was. I didn't know that I could only talk about certain things. Again, I appreciate your comments and your suggestions, and we'll take all of that in consideration moving forward. And I want to pull up the next comment. So this one says, Happy Independence Day. I hope you will watch, listen to this replay as I did with an open mind. While I understand and 100% agree with the subject matter, the delivery seems biased. As an example, your tone is extremely defensive, referring to your viewers in chat as you people and trolls for stating their opinions. Not cool. Please keep in mind, most of us tuned in because we have been bullied online. For you to refer to us as trolls is a continuation of that bullying. I'm not offended simply because I've been a subject of this type of behavior for close to a year. Just trying to shed some light as to why the chat reacted the way they did. Thank you, Rain Baby. I appreciate your comment and your suggestions. And like I said, I will continue to take everyone's comments and suggestions and apply them in the future for the viewers that want to hear me, that want to hear about the things I like to talk about. I do know what you're talking about with my tone. And a lot of times I get that because I am matter of fact as well. My defensive, I think a lot of you guys didn't get to see some of the comments that were happening early on that were in reference to trying to assault me. And that's why the comment about trolls came up. It wasn't because people were stating their opinions. It was because of the true definition of trolls. Again, I support everyone's opinions, whether they're the same as mine or not. Opinions are just that. If we all had the same opinion, then we would all be the same people, and the world would be very boring. So that is not what I was trying to do. I see your point in that, but also there were a lot of people that were in there to just troll the chat. And like I said, I was told there was a private chat that had happened, and people started coming over halfway through without listening to everything that I said, was changing what I was saying, changing that I was trying to explain that, no, that's not what I said, or that's not what I meant. This is what I meant. This was the purpose of this information that I was trying to give. And, I will be working on that in the future of not paying attention to the chat if and when I do a live, and making sure that I'm prepared for that. So again, I welcome your comments. I welcome your opposing views. I just do not want anyone to be insulted, including myself, or disrespected, including myself, because that's not the direction I wanted to go, nor did I want it to go the way it did. So for those who were there for the right reasons, um, thank you for being there. And for those who only came over because you thought it was something else, give me a try, give me a chance. That was my second live ever. I'm, you know, everyone makes mistakes and we learn from them and we move on. Even huge creators with millions of subscribers, they started somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere. So, if that video offended you in any kind of way, or you felt like I was defending someone that I should not have, that definitely was not my intentions. My intentions were not to even talk about that drama that has been going on, because it is so fresh that a lot of people were hurt. I've seen it play out. I know I haven't been on the um, other side where you guys talk outside of YouTube, but I've seen it play out for some time, and I understand completely where everyone's coming from, the whole entire circle, and I hope everyone can move on past it, and I hope that you all can continue to grow as well. And you know, again, my whole intentions was just to bring awareness and show examples of things that have happened, and tie it back together to what each definition was. Maybe I shouldn't be a teacher. I'm not a teacher, but maybe I shouldn't do videos that make me sound like being a teacher. I don't know, but anyway, um, I some other comments that was given to me was, my sister gave me one face to face today. And she gave me a lot of comments today and suggestions. And one was, I need to show my face, that it's boring when people don't show their faces, because she is a viewer on YouTube. She watches a lot of people. And so I'm going to, again, in the future, take suggestions and comments and go with them as much as I can. I'm working on my office right now. It's a complete disaster because I'm going through things. So once that's completed, I will show you guys my face again. If you want to see my face, if you don't, then you don't have to watch it. But my husband's comment was to quit letting people get to me when I'm trying to put out content that is um, special to me or that I want to talk about. And that's what YouTube is about. Just like when you're watching TV, if you don't like what channel it's on, you turn the channel or you turn it off, or you put a movie in, you watch what you want to watch. People on YouTube, they put out the content that they want to put out. And if viewers don't want to watch them, there's however, I think I looked today, there's like, forgot how many million YouTube channels there were just in the US, but there's a lot. There's a lot out there, and I'm going to continue to educate myself on YouTube and the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts. And again, I welcome your suggestions and your comments. Just please keep them respectful. I'm not saying you can't have an opposing view, but in the future, just be respectful to others, including myself. We can talk like adults. If and when I do another live stream, if people want to come on panel, I welcome that. I just ask that you don't yell and cuss. I mean, because that already changes the tone. And I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be subjected to that kind of content. So again, going forward, I will take everyone's suggestions and comments. I will continue to educate myself, and hopefully, you guys will stick around to get to know me a little bit better. And in the future, if something crazy happens again, we will just ignore it and move on. And I hope I have answered questions or responded to the comments. Those were the only ones that I could find regarding last night in my email. Um, my email is always in my description box. If you want to email me, you can. And I will be happy to discuss things with you via email if you would like. Again, I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Happy Independence Day. Until next time, be kind to one another. Bye, guys.